Welcome to the internet.
Oh, hello, internet. Come
Well,
here
well.
often. Can I buy you a drink?
Take them to dinner first.
I already have.
Hey, take me to a movie first.
I can't. The
Hey.
world's over.
Ask me out first. Hey, walk up to me first.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, listen. Excellent.
What are we doing tonight, fellas?
We are asking the age-old question of what you would do if you were caught in a room with a vampire
Fucking Jesus.
and he demands baked beans, but you only have a Klondike bar.
Only a Klondike bar.
Uh-huh.
Who hasn't been in that classic situation
That's
before?
from Beowulf, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can read about it in Old English.
Yeah. It's
I'm
real-
actually going to be adapting that scenario for my Curse of Strahd campaign coming.
Mhm.
I feel it's just such a traditional story that you kind of need to respect the past.
The one time I thought our background scheme couldn't make Alex put Spider-Man in it.
And
It fits
here we
perfectly.
are.
It's good. It's good.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hold on.
We're just waiting for people to stroll on up.
Rolling on up, strolling on up.
How was everyone's weekend?
Good. Wait, was it?
Wait, what's
You're like, oh no, wait, it was terrible.
I had a
You
pretty
can't
rough.
remember. It couldn't have been that bad.
I had a pretty rough Monday.
I'm sorry.
I woke up and I found out the milk I had bought the day before got left on the counter, so I didn't have any milk. It was unopened. It was an unopened thing of milk.
Tragic.
So I had to pour milk down the sink, which was just a whole sad thing to do.
Something to cry over.
True. And then, what else? Oh, and then our power went out for a few hours, so I had to take all my work calls from my phone. And my boss was just like, I can only see your neck. And I was like, sorry, can't help you there. So that was unfun as well.
I imagine that your power went out because you accidentally poured the milk like onto like your your like circuit board of your whole house. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's it. You figured it out.
Hey, Lila. How's it going?
I look.
Hello.
Lila. More like, hi, love.
Mhm.
Yep. Dan, why don't you explain what we're doing tonight?
Sure thing. We're playing the game Most Likely To. I have the actual box of it. It's a very basic game. As I swallow a boba. So basically there's going to be questions that are going to be asked. And everyone just answers who they think is most likely to do that. So like an example question is, who's most likely to go to a foreign country to find themselves? So then we would all think about it separately. We're gonna put a poll up in chat so that way chat can vote. And then once everyone's voted, we say it out loud, laugh, hilarity ensues, arguments be had, and then people get points based on how many other people also said the thing that they said. And then it goes from there.
You know what we should do, if we thought about this for more than a minute? We should make like cards or something that we can hold up when we reveal our answer, so that we're not all yelling at each other at the same time.
Hey, good idea.
Nice.
A whiteboard.
That's what we have right now to do.
Yay! We did it! Dora.
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 Yeah! Boots and super cool Exploradora.
Jump in.
Grab your backpack. Let's go. Jump in.
Was there a
Dominoes.
spin-off show of just Boots? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of
There's a spin-off
Sam
show
and
of-
Cat, the Nickelodeon show where Sam.
There's a spin-off show of Diego, her cousin.
Right. That's not what I was thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't think.
Pretty
there's
sure
a-
you're thinking of Sam and Cat, the spin-off show from iCarly.
Oh, yeah.
I keep saying it. You kept not responding. So.
It's the best spin-off show ever made.
Mm.
Frasier would like to work with you, but that's okay.
Frasier has entered the chat.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that is.
God damn it! I wrote Sam on one of my flashcards. Now I have to start over.
I think
Oh.
this is the way the
Max, what are you
exclamation
doing?
point her command should go blank, I hardly know her. Not blank her, I hardly know her. You know?
What?
Like
Yeah.
if it's like
That is typically how it goes.
All right, then
Sorry,
fix it. Stop your
did.
complaining.
You
look
did.
at chat! I literally did! Sorry, I'm not trying to I'm just a small change and I didn't wanna step on anyone's
This
toes.
is anarchy. I don't know how we can sit here. It's like a toxic environment. Oh, fuck.
All right.
Do other people know we're live? Because I just want to.
Yeah.
So my blues and my purples are very close together, but I think
Lila's here.
fine because Dan and I are basically the same person.
We are.
Yeah, I find it hard to distinguish between Steve and Dan sometimes.
All the time.
Me too. Sometimes I wake up and I think I'm Steve.
What am I doing in Dan's house?
I know we're not doing pitches again tonight, but I remembered another thing that I wanted to do. That I wanted to write. Well, I wouldn't
Because it writes itself. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So it's a teen superhero show, which I know is a little played out. But when I came up with this concept originally, it was much earlier in the early 2000s, so it was not as played out as much back then. Basically, I wanted a show that has a very similar feel to Static Shock, that cartoon.
Yeah.
And it was inspired by Static Shock, because in Static Shock, basically the way they all get their powers, spoiler alert, is from this gas that causes essentially an activation within them. And I figured wouldn't it be cool? Anyway, and there's one episode in later seasons where this kid injects the gas into little popping bubbles. What are those called? Bubble wrap bubbles.
Boba?
And basically every time he needs a new power, he just pops one and hopes he gets one it's a good one, right?
Wow.
But I was like, wouldn't it be a cool show if there was this kid whose superpower was every day when he wakes up every day when he wakes up, he just has a new superpower. So the first bit of every episode is him waking up and just being like, okay, what's today? And the days where it's and some days it's really minor. Some days it's just the ability to turn things yellow. But then some days it's fuck, now I'm a fish person, right? I just feel I feel like the show would be so fun because every day this kid has to wake up and just do their life. And they're like a superhero, but the town they're the only superhero in town, but the town thinks they're a different superhero every day because they have different powers.
Welcome
Dan,
to
you have to agree.
Supertown, USA. Population full of superheroes.
Yeah.
Dan, you have to agree, this one does actually write itself.
I think the morning gag of this character waking up is just so funny every single time.
It's good. It's good.
It is a good idea.
I think it would become really cool, and I really want it to be animated, kind of like Static Shock. I think that's the right, that realistic, but not too realistic style.
Yeah. It fits so well into the formula of kids kind of episodic animated show. Like the Lilo and Stitch TV show, where it's just every week there was a new
The literal monster of the week kind of show.
Yeah, exactly.
They're the monster.
But he's the monster.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow. It's powerful.
All right. Well, everyone have their
What are
little
we doing?
cards ready?
I do.
Good.
What? Oh, okay. Sorry. I was focused on the command, and I didn't exactly listen. I do have
Oh
this
my
thing out
goodness.
here. I don't exactly know what I'm doing.
I mean, if you want to write our names down every time, but there are only 5 names you could say, so you could just make 5 and have them ready.
Zam.
All
yeah.
right.
Zach Sam.
All right. Well,
Remember
let's.
my video. Does that
Wait, am
help
I
things or
backwards
no?
on stream? I need to know.
Back of words.
Let's see.
Does that help? No.
No,
My stream is frozen.
a classic. Well, we've lollygagged for so long.
Oh yeah, it does. It does show up backwards.
All right, youngster Jazz. Since you asked what the question of the night was, you're trapped in a room, and there is a vampire demanding
God
baked
damn it.
and you only have a Klondike bar. What do you do?
Anyways, what we're doing tonight is we're playing a game called Most Likely, where we are going to, Dan is going to read a series of questions, and then we are going to vote on who we think among the 5 of us is the most likely to do that thing. But chat, you get to play as well, because whatever chat collectively votes, you are also getting your own points as well. So there's a good chance that you could win if you know us better than we know us. So there's that.
Oh no, I don't have an eraser. I didn't plan this far ahead.
All right. Well, let's get started with question number 1. And you guys, chat, you'll have to answer quick because we were quick. All right. Let's see. Card number 1. Who's most likely to volunteer to ride in the trunk of a car?
This is a tough one.
Off to a good start.
We're all pretty shenanigansy, so I feel like this is a tough one. Chat, you can vote up ahead as well. I see some of you typing it. Very good, but you're also welcome to actually vote at the top.
Yeah, chat, you were working as one collective, so you can keep your own individual scores if you would like, but as far as official scoring goes, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Does anyone not have their answer?
I do.
And
I'm
3,
ready. I'm ready.
2, 1.
I can't. It's not.
I'll
This is
make it
bad.
more clear.
There we go.
Who else put it?
I don't see Steve. Oh, Steve's holding up the color red. I get it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got our.
Ah,
Yeah.
man, I wrote myself and then I erased it and put Steve.
Yeah, Alex. It was a real debate between me and you in my head. And
Yeah, same.
Well, this is interesting. So
Wow.
it.
Chat
So we
time.
have a tie, which means I don't know what that means, but
It was between Steve and Dan though, so I think those would each count as half, which means that the answers for me would still outweigh it.
true. So that means everyone who answered Alex gets 300 points, and then everyone who answered Steve gets 200 points.
All right, who voted
okay.
for Alex?
Hey, Dean.
I also do
I
like
did.
Dunwin's reasoning. I would be driving because Alex's luck on road trips with cars is not good.
It's true. Yeah, I do assume Steve is driving. I'm probably shotgun. Dan and Max are in the back playing road trip games, and Alex is in the trunk. And that's how we go places.
I would still try to join in on the road trip games from the trunk though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
Dom and I are up at the front like, Alex, there's a cop coming up. Duck.
I've got like a map. Steve is like, just good.
Who has the aux cord? That's the big question.
Dan, probably.
I think Dan. Yeah.
Probably
Hell
Dan, for
yeah.
sure.
All right, Next question. Also, Chad, I'm not going to type out the whole question, so just listen to me because it takes too long. Okay. Who is most likely to post a status that says, "It's just been one of those days, frowny face"?
Oh man.
Such a good question.
Oh man, that's a good question.
I could see all of us posting that.
Yeah, but for vastly different reasons.
For vastly different reasons. It's just that there's no ironic image next to it as well.
Yeah,
No,
just
it-
that.
Clown
Well,
shoes, barely
brownie
worn.
face. The
Uh,
frowny face might be
okay.
ironic enough.
It's true.
all right, I think I have my vote.
I'm second guessing myself, but.
Oh, I'm like at my third or fourth guess by now, but
Yikes.
all right.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
3, 2, 1.
I said Max.
Max?
Head back.
I
I got
said Dan.
blown out of the water.
Oh,
like
man.
the Maxes
Chat,
take it.
Chat for Max!
Maxes take it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Why-
5. 500 points. Or
400.
no, 400 points for us, baby.
Hey.
Why would I say it?
You just seem like such an earnest guy, Max.
You're not afraid to express yourself to the world.
And
It's
you
true.
you and Steve didn't agree, right?
Yeah.
Ha,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
points.
I thought it was Dom because Dom was our primary poster.
That's valid reasoning. That's valid reasoning. But it didn't say to show and tell
It did cross my mind that like Dom would do that ironically on our Twitter.
See, that's the thing. If it had an ironic image next to it, absolutely me. But but it didn't say that part.
I'm glad I got second place, though. That's all that matters. All right. Dom's sitting in a cozy lead, but points are being thrown around.
We're 2 questions deep. I wouldn't count on it.
All right. Who is most likely to be way down to go to Chuck E. Cheese?
Is that the real question?
Way
is way down to go to Chuck E. Cheese?
Charles Entertainment
Like
Cheese,
it.
you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fine establishment.
I think I'm so torn, but I also forget that I can be an answer. But
Yeah, you can answer yourself.
Oh, I love chat.
there is no all of the above. You must choose. All right, is everyone ready? Max, what are you doing? Why are you writing
I'm
it
still
down
writing
every
it.
time? It's
Okay.
only 5
No,
things.
I'm just I'm working on all of them. I'm almost there. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Oh,
chat, I agree with
Steve's,
you.
2 Alexes, and chat says
2 Doms.
and 2 Doms.
We all get 200
Wow.
points.
Oh, everyone gets 200 points. Look at
Everyone
that.
gets 200 points, which means no one gets 200 points.
Would you look at that?
Oh.
Guys, I literally posted
Yeah,
a Chuck E. Cheese meme in our Discord today.
I know. I remembered
Oh, yeah.
that. I posted it.
Literally, the reason we talk about Charles Entertainment Cheese so much is because I bring it up all the time.
Very
Yeah, but
true.
I feel like
Alright.
I feel like you like to discuss Chuck E. Cheese, but you're not more excited than Alex would be to go to Chuck E. Cheese. You know?
I disagree. I think I.
Alright, we had off-brand Chuck E. Cheese where I grew up, so I don't talk about
Oh, mine too. What was yours called?
Funplex.
Oh, mine was Dino Kingdom. It was like Chuck E. Cheese, but dinosaur themed, and it fucking rocked.
We had Chuck E. Cheese, but we also had a place called the Coliseum, which was pretty cool.
Take your children to the Coliseum.
They have bowling. Amazing.
Yeah, Steve has some younger relatives, so I thought that would be make you very likely to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Then-
I'd be in the ball pit before them.
Yeah.
So these
Oh
are-
yeah, ball pit slap.
Oh yeah.
I was less of a ball pit kid and more of a tunnel kid, the like plastic overhead tunnels kid.
I was both. I did both a lot.
All right.
Actually, if I remember correctly, my nephew had his like second birthday at like one of those off-brand. It wasn't a Chuck E. Cheese ripoff because they didn't have like animatronics and arcade, but it had like a skating rink, and then there was a little kids section, and it had a ball pit, and I just sat in the ball pit for the whole party for the 2-year-olds.
I'm sure I'll get a correction, but I think my first 2 birthday parties were at Chuck E. Cheese. And none of the dads were happy because it was always on Super Bowl weekend. But no, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right. Next question. Who's most likely to make terrible first impressions?
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
That's a very interesting one.
I think there are obvious wrong answers, but I don't know about an obvious right.
Well, I'm confident there are some people that
Between
always
two.
have good first impressions.
Yeah, but that's not what it's asking.
Dude, we don't play this game to be nice.
We don't play.
We play to win. Okay.
When everyone
have a
gets
good
to
reason
know us,
behind
we're
mine.
all good people.
I have a very good reason behind mine. I will tell it afterward.
Go with my heart,
All right,
not with my gut.
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
All
Me
right.
too.
3, 2, 1.
Dan?
Oh, the dance.
2 Dans.
Steve.
Steve, did you pick Dan?
Yeah, this is my purple.
Chad also voted me.
3 Dans.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Woo, woo, woo.
Or
All right,
4
so I need
Dans.
I need to say specifically why I chose Steve. So, Steve and I were in the same freshman dorm, and we had this big orientation thing where we were all standing around in a circle and we had to like introduce ourselves. Just, classic like icebreaker stuff. And I distinctly, I always remembered Steve because for some reason, when Steve said his name, like the way that Steve introduced himself, I immediately thought, that guy's name isn't Steve, he's lying. For some reason, the way that Steve introduced himself, I was like, nope, he's memeing, he's lying, that's not Steve.
That's very Steve though.
Oh boy.
Yeah, having played many social deduction games with Steve, it's so hard to tell when Steve lies because he just says things and you're like,
Because his truth is just as unbelievable.
correct.
It will also be true. I know I'm bad at first impressions, so that's why I also voted for myself.
Yeah, I said Alex just because I feel like Alex, you're one of the loudest ones of us, and I feel like you are pretty like blunt with your, when you think something, you say it, and I think that can be off-putting to some people, even though like I personally, don't mind.
Yes, I can be intimidating and obtrusive. You're absolutely right.
All right. Next question. Who should have been a hippie in the 60s?
See,
I'm so torn.
I have
I'm
a problem
torn.
with this game. Okay.
Lila votes themselves, so
Good. It's a vibe.
Yeah, can I write my dad?
my parents were definitely not hippies.
I think my mom actively was, but I don't remember.
That was cool, lady. I'm a fan.
I'm ready.
At least she.
Fair enough.
Getting called out.
Wow. Wow.
It's true.
Uh-oh.
All right, ready?
I cold
Yep.
open with those.
2, 1. We go with old Zaxxon.
Yes, that's all Max.
No!
Did everyone go Max?
Everyone went back.
And chat went Max too.
Oh. Yeah, it's true. I'm a dirty vegan who bikes everywhere.
I really thought that now hear me out until the end here. I really thought that more people were going to say Dom, which I don't agree with, because I think that Dom, you would be kind of sick of the counterculture and go counterculture.
So I think I've thought about this myself, because I do think there are two parts of me. One part that is like, one part that's very like Wolf of Wall Street, and one part that's very hippie, and they don't always play well with each other. But I do think if I was alive in the 60s and in that like real like Summer of Love type era, I would have just been like a Woodstock organizer. That's where I see like I would have been among the hippies, but I would have been in charge still.
You would have been a hippie with a clipboard.
Exactly. Yeah, But I do think Max was the better choice.
Oh fuck.
You okay?
Don't mind me. I
Dude.
just poked my microphone very hard.
Smart, Lila. Alrighty.
All right.
Just missed it. Don't worry, Squid. There are lots more. Welcome.
All right.
Okay.
Next question. Who has never broken the law?
Ooh, this is tough.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I do it like elimination style. Like I hold up all 5 of us
Yeah.
and I put them down. And I...
Yeah, we're playing Guess Who now at this point. Where I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Ah.
Is there a none of the above? Sorry, Toonwit, no.
I'm torn between two. Two, y'all.
It's hard choices.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
I think I got it.
I think I
Already?
am leaning towards, but it still doesn't feel correct.
Same. Agreed. Ready?
Yep. 3,
3,
2.
2, 1. I said Steve?
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 Wow.
Oh, I think we're 50-50.
I said Dan.
Wait, who did chat vote
They
for?
voted for me.
For Dan.
Oh, it's 50-50.
Wow.
Hey.
The scores for this game are going to be so high.
So weird.
I was between me and Steve.
Oh, yeah, okay, so Toonwit has a good question. Who breaks what law?
That's fair. That's fair.
Toonwit
Oh, I
says
definitely
Dom
would.
does tax evasion.
I would never break tax evasion. That's how they got Al Capone. I'm smarter than that. All right. Alex for sure. Arson vibes. Agreed.
Oh, I was thinking trespassing, like
Dan's
I-
definitely loitering.
I have
Dan's
trespassed
got
many
loiter.
times, so you're right there, Steve.
I would bring a sword to the airport.
And jaywalks.
I do jaywalk.
Max was definitely protesting, so refusing to move from private property.
That makes sense.
I think Dom's doing a weird version of tax evasion.
A weird version.
Yeah.
It's probably more of like
Money laundering.
probably money laundering or like failure to disclose like something. No,
yeah.
probably insider trading. That's probably.
Oh, there
what
you
it
go.
is.
There you go.
We found it.
Smarter than Al Capone. I'm not smarter than Martha
What
Stewart.
about
no, I'll say
embezzlement?
that much. No, embezzlement's rude. That's a rude crime.
It is.
Rude crime.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Who thinks reality TV is real?
Ooh. Sneaky as I recently learned, the advice is when you're breaking the law, don't break the law. So think about it. Which is if you're breaking one law, try to only break one law at a time.
Yep, there you go.
This is hard.
Who thinks
Yeah.
reality TV is real?
I think I'm gonna go with them. Yeah. God.
Torn.
Tough one.
Nothing is standing out for me on this one.
I've got one that I feel like is partially a standout, but I don't agree with it in the context of this question.
Yeah, well, now my point is, like, do I go with the one I think is true, or do I go with the one where I think everyone's going to pick? Because I think those are two different answers.
Right.
Tough thing.
That's what you gotta think.
Right.
Well, personally, I don't think any of us believe reality.
For the hippie one, I went with the one that I thought was true and not the one that I thought everyone was going to pick. And it turns out everyone picked the one that I thought was true. Anyway.
Well, that's very valid.
All right. Ready? 3, a 2, a 1.
Oh boy, this is a controversial one.
We are. Oh, of course, chat thought it would be me. I thought they would too.
So there's 2 for Alex, 2 for Dan, and then Max and Steve are just 1. So Dom
Yeah.
and
No
Nick
points.
don't win anything.
All right.
Well,
So
it's a tough one.
It's tough because I know Dan watches the most reality TV
Yeah.
by far,
Right.
but Dan also went to film school and knows that these things
Oh,
are
I
real.
know.
That was my thought
And that was my
process,
internal
exactly, yeah.
conflict.
Well,
where I
the
was
thing-
like,
I was like, Dan watches a lot of it, but also, if anyone was going to know it's
Okay.
not, it would be Dan.
I only recently started watching a lot because Melissa's been watching it, and
You still watch a lot.
she doesn't like it when I watch reality TV with her because I specifically point out how it's not real, and she's like, "Stop ruining this for me." So I
That's-
think I am the farthest away from the right answer for this question because I actively know how it is fake.
exactly, yeah.
I worked at a reality TV company for 3 months in New York.
Oh,
Like-
I did forget about that, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
problem is you do actively engage with it more than anybody else here.
it is true.
That's the only reason I voted for you, Dan, because I know that you and Melissa watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
peer
I'm-
exposure effect, right?
I'm not-
I
You're
voted-
gonna have to start believing
I
some of
voted
it's
for
real.
myself because I thought that more people would think it was me because I don't know. Even though I'm vocally against reality TV.
All right. This next question really makes me laugh. Of all of us, hold on. It's gonna be. Yeah, it's true. So of all of us, who was all about Abercrombie?
Wow. Wow.
Oh. Is it bad I have multiple answers for this?
I kind of do as well.
Look, I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm torn.
We would never
between
turn down
two.
a sponsorship. If we had uniforms with our names on them from Abercrombie and Fitch, we
We
would.
would absolutely turn down an Abercrombie
Damn it.
sponsorship. They're not great people, Dan.
Yeah, but money.
Not
Their
at all.
PR has never been good.
We're just doing it to make Campbell's jealous.
How did you guys used to pronounce Aeropostale? Do you say Aeropostale? Like
Oh,
that?
I always said Aeropostale.
Oh, I think I put a hard T on it where it's Aeropostale. That's just me.
Interesting. Interesting.
Wait,
Because like the people, the followers of Jesus were the apostles, right?
yeah.
So it's like that, but with arrow in the front. So that's kind of how I got it.
I always called it Aero Pastel.
I've heard a lot of people call it that, but I thought that was the meme answer. So
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't-
never said that.
I thought
Like
the other
tomato.
one. I thought the other one was the meme answer.
It's good brand recognition for them. I'm sure.
I thought Aeropastel was the meme answer until I heard people unironically calling it that, and I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, I genuinely don't know what the right pronunciation
Chat seems
is.
to agree with me, but I don't know if that's because we're
don't
regional or not. Because
Yeah.
I know Tunu and I are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have an answer here?
I'm also.
Who was all about?
Aeropastel.
No, no, we're talking
It's-
Oh,
about
it was
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie, right? It was Abercrombie.
Right.
Like, what's
right.
the difference really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
once,
same
I
vibe.
think I can hold my breath in one of them longer.
3, 2, 1.
What? I panicked.
So,
Two Steves.
than me.
2 Steves,
Two
2
Steves,
Alexes. Hell
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
No points for me.
Fun
So,
fact, I exclusively wore graphic T-shirts in high school.
In
Yeah.
middle school,
Who?
the
Wait.
one thing
Who are
that
the
I
two
absolutely refused to wear was anything that had the brand name of it written on like the shirt. Because I was like, I don't want to look like some dumb advertisement for a clothing company.
Who are the 2
Ah.
people that voted for Steve?
I did, and Max did, I think.
Back when I used to,
I voted for Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
back when I used to read books, I refused to read a book if the author's name was bigger than the title of the book. I was like, if that's the case, then it's not about how good the book is; it's about who the author is. So that makes it worthless.
As for the having like the brand name on the piece of clothing, when I was in middle school, you know how you had like everyone had like shithead friends in middle school, right? They told me that GAP stood for gay and proud. So I decided not to wear it because I didn't want to look like that.
Yeah.
And now it's like terrible people. Terrible.
How did they explain baby gap to you? Or gap kids? What was the explanation for that one?
That's called brainwashing the youth of America right there, Dom.
I know.
I wish Gap was gay and proud. That would be rad.
That would be
Cool.
rad. Yeah.
All right.
Be more interesting than that like flag shirt that they print every year and all they do is change the year on it.
All right. This next one is really dumb, but I think it's funny. Next question. Who's most likely to pee outside when the bathroom is open?
When the bathroom is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have the option to use the bathroom.
They've just chosen to ignore it.
Yeah.
Throw some things around. Make a lot of noise real quick.
This is such a. It's such a.
Jazz says this one is easy.
Honestly,
I kind of agree.
there's
Yeah,
a lot of the cards in here are just dumb. So that was like I went through like 10 and got to that question.
I like it.
Wow. I think I have it.
I think
I'm pretty confident.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
This chat all voted up. Oh, they voted enough. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Alex.
Everyone on Alex. Chat
Everyone
on
on
Alex. You're so comfortable in the outdoors. It just makes
All right.
the most sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, I completely 100% agree. I didn't think it was going to be that easy, but
But how many times?
how many times have I done it?
Yes.
Oh, God, I can't count. I don't know. Are you
I can
kidding me?
think of
Like,
three
anytime
off
I'm
the
on, like, a
top of my
bike
head.
trail or something like that, and there's a line out the bathroom, I'm like, all right, if you need me, I'll be behind that tree. Like,
Apparently when I was very little, I convinced one of my friends to go pee off the back deck and we did it together.
That's cute.
Wow. Magical.
That's how lifelike friends are made.
Yeah. I
don't
think I'm
know.
also.
I don't remember who that person was. They're not in my life anymore.
I think I'm also likely to do this, but Alex is definitely the clear answer.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. I could see Max or Steve doing this.
Mhm.
But, yeah, I guess I'm just a very obvious.
Dom and I wait in line. Let's.
Yep.
Mhm.
No, I just convince myself I don't need to go, and then I just walk away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I trained myself in elementary school. Well, technically elementary school, not to go to the bathroom during the day.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I would run out the classroom into the woods next to the school and pee when I had a perfectly usable bathroom.
All right. Next question. Who says they literally failed that test and then gets a 98%?
Wow.
Interesting. Oh.
There's a couple of people here that seem like the right answer, but all right.
Well, the problem is I thought I had an answer, and now I'm slowly convincing myself that every one of us is a possibility. Oh.
Because there's a mixture of people that I know would get a 98, but know that's what they got, or people that would say they literally failed a test and then just did fail the test. And I'm trying to find that in between.
Who the middle ground is?
Oh my god, guys, I literally failed that test. I'm sure you're fine. I got it 25.
Man. Okay. I guess that's gonna be my answer.
Oh, I'm so torn.
All right. Is everyone ready? All right. 3, a 2, a 1.
Oh,
So we got two Maxes, two Steves, and a Dom from chat. Alex, what'd you say?
I said me,
No
'Cause
points
I'm-
to chat or Alex.
because I'm the overdramatic one, I think.
So,
I think you have a good sense, though. If you were like, I failed, you probably failed.
I do. When it comes to tests, I do generally have a pretty good idea of how well I did on them. I
Jeff,
was just
I'm
trying to gauge the
extremely good at taking tests. School is a game, and I learned to play it early.
I
So
like to
that's
think-
how it
I
is.
think
like
I think chat was going with the side of the question that is, but actually got a 98%.
Yeah, I think the reason no one voted for me is because they assumed I couldn't get a 98%.
I feel like that could have been Steve, but only for very specific types of tests. Like,
Well, the thing is, I'm also really good at test taking specifically, and guessing.
yeah, it's true.
I once finished an escape room by guessing. It was supposed to be the hardest puzzle in the entire thing. I said, that kid looks like a Bobby, and we won.
I'm the exact opposite, where I'm pretty terrible at taking tests and definitely bad at guessing on tests. So I would always do like my test scores would always be so much worse than like my practical application scores and stuff like that. It would like bring down my grades. It was bad.
Yeah.
But I knew that I failed, so.
Ready, next question.
All right, next question. Who uses an inspirational quote in their email signature?
That one took a turn. This is an inspirational quote in an email signature. Interesting.
Oh, this is so hard.
Yeah.
I think it's not hard.
You don't think it's hard?
No.
My friend sent me a Snapchat the other day of a Slack message that he got that said, oh God, what was it? Good Monday, my man. How are you doing? And he was like, I'm about to strangle someone.
Does everyone have their votes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Steve, do you have your vote?
I'll figure something out.
All right. 3, a 2, a 1. Wow. And another
Maxes?
Oh, chat voted max. That's 3 maxes.
3
Wow.
Maxes.
A tale of 3 Maxes.
Damn. All right.
Points for me. Everyone gets points for me.
I think Dom would do like a silly inspirational quote, like, if you're a cat and you just died, look forward to your 8 more lives. Something like
That's
that.
what I was thinking about that too. Like it on surface level it's inspirational, but the more you look at it, the less inspirational it is. Like that's why I was voting for Dom.
Interesting. I took it in a much more earnest direction, but I was like, I could just see Dan. Well, I also could see Dan being like, like a boss of Dan's being like, you need to have a quote in your email. And Dan being like, all right, I guess I do. And just having it in there for the rest of his career.
I'm just kidding. I just got fucking pranked by my bosses, and they made me. Yeah, I could also see that happening to me.
What kind of a company would you have to work for where they would force you to have a quote in your email?
A greeting card company.
An MLM?
MLM probably.
Probably an MLM.
Yeah, Hallmark. That's good.
Multi-level Hallmark.
Oh, man. Dan is out here crushing us. Well, Dan in
Yes,
chat,
he is.
who knows us better than we do.
I'm so far back. I'm so far behind.
Dang.
It's anyone's game.
So close.
All right. I need to find something that isn't dumb here. All
Keep looking,
right. I found it. For the next one, it is who discovers the meaning of life on a daily basis?
Hmm.
Now I have to interpret questions? What does this mean? Discovers the meaning of life on a daily basis. I feel like there's two ways to take that question.
But there's only one right answer.
Inside of you are two wolves.
I mean, technically, there's up to 3 right answers.
Technically.
Yeah,
If
we
there's
can
a
only get a
2-2
three-way
and
tie.
Ah.
I made my choice.
I'm still kind of torn. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Is everyone
Steve?
ready?
Steve? Steve!
I'm ready. Cheese.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
All right. So we have. What is that color, Steve?
This is Dan.
Yeah. We got 2 Dans.
Yeah.
We got 2 Maxes.
It
And
looks like... Okay.
And then
Steve
Cat and I are wrong.
dang.
What did
dang,
chat say?
They said Steve.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Trying to adjust my lighting sitch.
Wow. Well,
Mm.
chat is wrong. I was just thinking of how often I blow my fucking mind. Not me, but my mind gets blown, you know? And I honestly think it's like every day where I'm like, if I just think about something a slightly different way, I'm like, whoa. And that's how I interpreted it.
See,
So-
I interpreted it the other way, where I know that Dom, on a very regular basis, is like, I've got this figured out.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't vote for myself, was because to me the everyday part was like, well, I think I do like I'm more of like a step ladder kind of mind blower. Not Dan, who's kind of like this.
I felt more like Dom would have been like, "Oh, the meaning of life? Yeah, I figured that out 3 years ago."
It's not important. We're
I
focusing
watched
on
the
this
video
one.
essay about it.
Dom is like that desktop bird that like dips and drinks in water. It's like, oh, okay, and then raises his head. Oh, okay, and then Dan is more like a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing too.
Exactly.
Wow.
I am a Muppet. Fucking jeez Louise. We'll do that one. All right. For the next question.
Can you pull out some of the worst ofs?
You want some of the bad ones?
Not to answer, just like maybe for the end. Like some of the worst
Yeah,
stuffs for the end.
I can thumb through the bad
Okay.
ones at the end.
Okay, that'd be good.
All
A
right.
little treat.
Right. So, next question. Who waits in a 3-hour line for the new iPhone?
No deal.
A lot of these
Howie.
questions are so referential.
Yes.
They're almost too specific. Is the
Yeah.
thing, right? Because if
Yeah,
it's who
yeah.
would wait in a 3-hour line, very different question.
Yeah.
You just gotta feel out the vibe of the question, you know. You don't always have to take it at face value.
Yeah, but there are usually multiple. If you do that, there are usually multiple vibes that you can kind of interpret it as.
And that's the fun of the game.
Wow, we're playing a game now.
That reminds me of the greatest game of Pictionary I ever played. We were losing. We were badly behind. The other team was almost at the end, and we were like half a board away. And I just turned to my team. It was like 2 in the morning, and I was like, "Team, you got to vibe with me." And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "You got to vibe. Go where the drawing's going, not where it is." And they're like, "Okay, vibe." And we just kept saying vibe. And then all of a sudden, we just started coming back. We ended up winning because every time someone would go to drive, they'd be like, "All right, team, vibe." And we'd go, vibe. And then they'd draw, like, "That's it." And they'd be like, "Vibe, baby." And then the other team started saying vibe, but they weren't vibing. They clearly were not vibing. Great.
All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, definitely outvoted.
Dans.
Is that
All
is
Dan.
that 5 Dans?
That's purple.
5 Dan.
Wow.
Oh, big losses.
Dom,
Big
hate to
losses.
see it.
Dom's going down.
Ouch.
I know, I'm done. I don't think I can come back from utter failure like that.
Never. It's humiliating.
Yeah, Dom. You are right with the 3-hour line part. Not for an iPhone.
I also wouldn't either, but I just read the vibe.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I've waited in overnight lines for like video game releases and stuff.
Yeah, I've spent the night on the streets of New York twice now.
Mhm.
Three times now.
I just know
forgot one.
I would stand in line for something as stupid as the new iPhone. So that's how I got to that conclusion.
Yeah, I use my iPhone until it literally refuses to charge, which is how the past 2 of my iPhones have gone.
Big rip. Big rip.
All right, this one is also very interesting. Who gets popcorn buckets from the trash for free refills?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I
Okay.
don't agree with my choice, but of my options, I think it is the best one.
I'm kind of feeling the same way.
I guess I'll go with that. All right, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Did we
Oh,
all?
Did everyone?
Two
Sorry,
for Steve.
2 Steve.
And chat
And
voted
2
for
Alexes.
Alex.
2 Alexes. Good job, chat. We got each other's back.
Good job, Steve. We have your back.
I'm a little shocked that there wasn't more Steves.
I thought if anyone was going to come up with a scheme like that, it would be Dom.
Yeah,
Dom's the schemer.
Tom doesn't care enough to dig through the trash on this particular instance.
No, you would do it out of principle, not out of actually saving money.
Well, that's fair. That's a good point. That I couldn't
You
argue
would do
with.
it because you have the option to game the system.
It's valid.
Have I told you guys the trash burger story?
He told me it.
Crash Burger?
Yeah.
Nope.
So in college, I worked at this restaurant that also had like a little, it like had a little side thing that like they just sold burgers there, and I was working there. It's when I was vegan still, and my shift was like noon to like 6 or something. And around like 1 or 2, we get an order for a burger and fries. We make it, wait for them to come in. They never come. And it's just sitting there like all day. And I'm like, what should we do if they like come in? It's been like 4 hours. And they're like, we're gonna have to like make another one. Like right before we close, the person does come in and we do have to make them another one. So we give them the burger and they go away. And then, so it's just a burger sitting there and fries, and certainly no one's gonna eat it. And I asked the cook, I was like, hey, do you want this? And he was like, no way. It's been sitting out all day. And so I had the fries, right? And then I was like, well, I'm not gonna have the burger, like no question, right? So I go and I put it in the trash. And then I'm sitting there, my shift's almost over, and I'm like, it would be wasted. It would be wasted if no one ate it. So I take it. Look, it was placed in the trash, and it was wrapped in everything. It was all wrapped. I take it out of the trash. I unwrap it, and I eat it because I didn't want the food to go to waste.
See, now this is what the question was: who would take a popcorn bucket out of the trash in order to go get free refills? But what Max would do is see a half-eaten bucket of popcorn in the trash and take that because he doesn't want that popcorn to go to waste.
Exactly. Different question, though. Different question.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think food waste is bad. That's all I'll say. I guess it is a different question.
That's a pretty hot take, Max.
I'm willing to say it. Look, I'll say it as many times as I need to.
All right. Well, for our next question, who knows more about Kim Kardashian than you do?
The most about Kim K?
Kim K. Rule?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Kim K. Rule.
What did I do?
Confirmed.
I don't know what the answer to this one is.
I think I do.
I guess I'm gonna go with that. All right.
Chat says we know.
Yeah, chat's apparently pretty confident.
All right.
I guess I'm ready.
Is everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. What?
Oh, it's all
What?
Dan except Dan.
What?
who does wrong.
What?
Wow.
Chat voted all for me?
Self-awareness, Daniel.
I don't know anything about Kim
Well, hey,
Kardashian.
But you
The
still
question-
know the most.
The question is, who knows more about Kim Kardashian than you do? And Dan can't know more about Kim K than Dan does.
True. It's
It's
true.
impossible.
What?
He's over here like, he speaks the third most Italian.
I
don't
thought-
speak Italian.
thought-
Like I said, third most.
I thought I was gonna get some of the votes, but I didn't expect a shutout like that. Jesus Christ.
Literally talked about how you watch the most reality TV out.
Yeah,
I've never watched
Yeah.
that show.
You never watched
But-
Keep It Up?
Hey, that just closed the distance. That's what we needed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan's
The
way back
distance.
now.
Yeah, Chad is in the lead
Picking
now.
up speed.
I should have just voted. I should just voted for myself. Damn it.
To be fair, I was thinking about Dom, not because like Dom would personally be interested, but I feel like there could just be like one night where you just stay up until like 4 a.m. reading Wikipedia articles, being like, wait a minute, what did happen with the Kardashian family? And just like going really deep into
That's fair. I have had a night or two in the past where I've either been watched reality TV till 4 a.m. and or done a Wikipedia dive to be like, how did these people become famous? And then that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
so I guess that's probably not inaccurate.
All right. Next question. Who uses lol/OMG when speaking?
Going to broaden the context of this question in my own mind.
Yeah, I gotta go with this. I'm not confident. After the last round, I'm not confident in anything anymore.
The first time you get shut out, you're really like, everything I know is a lie.
Yeah.
Ooh, love that.
It's worse because it was all for me, too.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know. No, I'll stick to my guns. All right, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
3, a 2, a 1.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I really like to see.
And chat voted for Alex.
Oh, OMG.
Well-
WTF, BBQ.
I do say lol out loud sometimes. I will admit that.
I did notice. I think I did know that you say "lol" out loud, Alex. So
I do.
honestly, I think it is you, but I think it's because I say "pog" so much
Exactly.
that everybody
Exactly.
That the only
That's
reason
correct.
that I chose you, Max, instead of me is because I know that everyone else knows that you say pog out loud a lot. And that's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same vibe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
voted for myself because I thought I'd do that a lot. But I'm just
Steve, you were my second choice. It makes you feel better.
yeah, I don't say OMG, but I do. I like actively say lol.
Mhm.
It's a bad habit.
I don't even. LOL was just never one that caught on for me. Like I never even wrote LOL in text. That was never my ish.
Oh, I do a lot.
I do a haha. I do a lot of haha.
Oh
Big
yeah.
haha. Big haha guy.
I used to exclusively just do a shit ton of ha-has, but then I was like, I'm probably annoying the people I'm texting. I need to diversify it a little bit. And so now I do ha-has and lols.
But see, what I like about the haha is you can imply different things by the number of ha's and the way you space those ha's. There's a whole ha.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
barometer.
but I think that lol also adds like another level to that. And then also on top of that, I also use lamau, but I use that very sparingly. So typically if I'm texting you and I say lamau, I actually did laugh out loud. I'm not
Right.
laughing on the floor. I'm not laughing my ass off, but
Sure.
I did actually chortle.
When I say rafflecopter, there's not a literal that is laughing. It's just I personally thought it was funny.
I don't know. My rafflecopter goes soy, 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 soy. So hard to say.
Well, mine goes schwa, 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 schwa.
Good, good.
All right. The next question. Who's someone who somehow knows everyone?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm second guessing this one a lot.
Yeah.
I was looking at the scores. It's very close. It's
It's
like
very close.
it's
Yeah.
oddly close. We're all within like 500 from each other.
Yeah. I did take my lead back, just so chat knows that they're in their place. But yeah, there's only one round of points between everybody. All right, is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, a 2, a 1.
Oh,
Is that
it's all
everyone
Dom.
voted Dom? Chat
chat voted Dom,
unanimously.
yeah.
Every single person voted Dom.
Dom's got that networking on point.
That's what happens when you're vice president of 9 different organizations in college. You literally can't walk anywhere without somebody being like, oh, hey. And you're like, hey. It did get to a point, though, where more people knew me than I knew them,
Yep.
which was a problem. I'd be like, oh, I don't know where I know this person from. Great. I loved it. I loved being on campus and knowing everyone. It was cool.
Yeah. Just getting noticed by people? The dream. Yeah, we all definitely had that happen to us, Dom.
Dan, you never had aren't you on the improv team moment?
It
It never happened to you?
it only happened to me twice. And one time it was while we were both jaywalking across the street in opposite directions. And then they stopped and stood in the middle of the street. We were like, you're on the football team. I'm like, yeah. And then they kept walking. That was it. That's all that happened.
Not even like good job. I think you're funny.
No.
The only one I can remember is I was dating someone at the time, and I went up and talked to her, and she was with another person, and then I left to go about my business, and then the girl I was dating, told me later that the person she was with was like, "Oh, that's a guy from the football team," without knowing that we were dating.
Yeah. I I had a kind of a one too where I think it was in my senior year when I was working at the company I was working at that I eventually go on to graduate and work at. But we had gone out after work. It was like a happy hour thing. And our waitress came up and was taking over those orders. And then she very sheepishly was like, hey, are you on the football team? And I was like, oh yeah, I am. Like, that's weird. Like, we're nowhere near campus right now. Like, that's how we started chatting. And then it kind of slowly dawned on me that I think this individual was trying to flirt with me based on how friendly they were being. And I had just started to realize this as we were just like getting our food, and she came up and was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that like I'm getting off shift, but like I hope you like have a really great evening. It was really nice talking to you. And my other coworker, who's very oblivious, was like, thanks, you were great. And just, but she clearly like came over to talk to just me. And this other coworker was just like, yeah, this is great. How's it going? I was like, oh man, good times.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not smooth about it at all. I was just like, yeah, okay, thanks. Because it was one of those things where like you realize it way too late. That's into the conversation, what's happening.
Oh yeah,
it's a classic.
All right. Next question: who will become a millionaire and blow it?
And blow
now
it.
That is an added level to this question.
See, this is just the I failed the test but got a 98% again, you know.
But in a different way.
Yeah, the opposite.
Because you think it's something good and then it's something bad, but in the test one it was something bad, but it turns out to be good.
I don't know. I generally have no answer. In terms of, like nothing is coming to me.
Wait, can we vote chat?
No.
I didn't make a chat card, so no.
Yeah, I don't have a color for chat.
Steve holds up air. Steve's like this.
We give chat 1 million bits and they blow it.
They blow it on flexes and solo downs. Come on, guys.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Dom, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I really have no idea. Okay.
All right, 3, 2.
And there's a flex from Lila.
3, 2, 1. Oh, we're all divided. Chat also voted for Steve.
3 Steves.
Oh.
And
2
Dans.
At least I got a Dan in.
And
I'm very hesitant to vote for myself because I didn't think you guys would think I would get to that point. But I do believe Dan will make a big movie and then carry his fame to crash and burn later.
That's also my reasoning for it. I was like,
Steve, you just give me real energy of like one of your friends would be like, hey, can I borrow $10 for a thing? And you're like, yeah, sure, here. And then that guy invents the next Apple and he's like, here's the $2 million for that $10 you gave me one time. You're like, all right, cool. They just keep going up.
And then I spend it all on D&D minis.
And then exactly.
I was kind of thinking
Steve
that.
buys a forest and is like, this is my D&D forest. And you're like,
I was torn between myself and Steve because I know that Steve would like spend it all, like just blow it all on like suits of armor and stuff. But then also I know that I am a very impulsive person and spend a lot
Yeah, who's that nerd?
I don't know how many accounts Steve has. I lost count.
That's how he likes it.
You never know. All right.
Flex what you got.
For the next question, who loses the keys while driving?
Wait, while driving?
Yeah.
Like they just like took it out and threw it out the
That's
window?
what the card says. Who loses the keys while driving?
You can interpret that a number of ways.
Unless it's those like remote start cars.
I think this is supposed to be exaggerated.
A joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the kind of like, oh, you'd lose your head if it wasn't screwed onto your body.
Right.
God, I'm stuck between two decisions. One I feel is the correct decision, but one I feel is very close.
The scores are so narrow at this point. Sorry, it's just it's kind of odd how close it is. Anyways,
We gotta get Chat and Dan to not match with anyone for a round or two, so the rest of us can catch up in our
Right.
average points, so that we have a fair shot at actually winning.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna Discord you guys and not Dan. But we need to vote.
thanks.
God damn it. All right, is everyone ready? 3, 2, 1.
I had no idea what this
Ooh.
was.
Right?
Yeah,
We
I
have-
don't know.
3
Oh,
Dans.
Chad agrees with me.
3 Dans and 2 Alexes.
Ugh,
So-
Oh, rip Max. I don't think you're coming
Brutal.
back at this point.
I
I'm
can't. It's impossible.
I'm just glad that either way I was still gonna get the 3 points because I was between Dan and Alex.
Hey, you were the swing vote, Steve.
Yeah, and I decided to knock down Chat instead of Dan, which probably was the wrong decision. But
the thing is,
I don't know.
that
Chat's also doing pretty well.
I'm
it was one or the other. I couldn't have both.
I'm very good at not losing things, but I give off the energy as if I lose things, you know? So I was like, I'm going to vote into that and not get fucking obliterated again.
And Alex just gets things stolen from him.
It's true.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, I wouldn't lose the keys while driving. They would be stolen.
While driving.
You'd be like, they were just on my porch a minute ago.
Oh, I can't. This one is. I can't fit all of the question in the character limit of the thing, so I'm abbreviating. All right, for this next one, who poses hypothetical questions that are terrible either way?
This doesn't have anything to do with vampires and baked beans.
Maybe.
Wait, who poses hypothetical questions that are terrible? Oh, so like the would you rather kind of thing.
Kind of.
Maybe.
I guess.
But not necessarily in that structure.
This is so hard.
I'm torn between two.
But I'm torn
they're
between
very-
3.
They're very different types of questions, is the thing that they pose.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there. It seems. All right, is everyone ready?
Yeah, boy.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Three Steves.
We have a tie in the chat
Ties in the
between
chat.
Dom and
Sad.
Max.
Which we said counts as a half point then. So it would be. What did we do last time for chat? I don't
I
remember.
don't know.
I think it's just 100 less points if they did that.
Okay, so 200 points for Dom,
Yeah.
Steve, and Chat,
Yep.
and then 300 for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait,
That makes sense.
Wait, how many people vote?
I voted.
Chat had a tie between Dom and Max,
Uh-huh.
and then Alex, Dan, and Max all voted for Steve.
Correct. There's 3 Doms and then 3 Steves.
So 3 Doms and 3
But one of the Doms was Chat, which had a tie for Dom and Max.
Yeah.
So we get 2
So then
Doms.
So
we
who,
say-
so who voted for Steve?
I did.
No, I did. So what we agreed on then was Alex.
They just get 200 for their
Yeah,
points.
Alex, Dan, and Max get 300. Steve, Dom, and Chat get 200.
Ease.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
What's tough? Let's see.
I feel like, yeah, because I feel like Steve and I both pose a lot of hypothetical questions. We just pose them in very different ways.
Yeah.
Do I pose a bunch of hypothetical questions? I know I like literally started out tonight's stream with a very terrible hypothetical question, but I didn't think that was the standard I was being held to.
I think you do a lot of hypotheticals that make me question my own thought process, you know?
That's a good way of putting it.
Max poses a lot of hypothetical sketches that aren't sketches. Or improv games that aren't improv games. They're sketches, but they're not sketches. They're TikToks.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of hypotheticals, too.
Max has a lot of ideas for bits, but not for the games surrounding them.
All right, next question.
Okay.
Who can only make plans one day out?
At a time.
This is hard.
I think I know this one.
I think I do, too.
Lila always wants to vote for themselves, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, if we were playing this game with all 15 people watching, and in addition to something like 20 people at a time, there's no way we would get anything done. Oh,
This is hard.
this is tough. Only plans, only one day at advance. Well, not this person.
I don't know if this. I feel like this isn't the right answer, but it's the answer I'm gonna put.
Yep.
All right, everyone ready? 3,
Yes.
a 2, a 1.
Daxel?
Ooh, and we have a split in chat. One for Dom, one for Alex.
Well,
So,
definitely not.
200 points for the Alexes,
Okay.
Well, that would, yeah. And then
And
200
then-
points for the Maxes.
and then 200 points for the Maxes. Yeah,
Nothing for me.
nothing for you, my guy.
That's what
Pepperoni.
you
I was thinking me, but then I was like, wait, but I was always the one that would host like Friendsgiving and Halloween parties and stuff.
Yeah.
True.
And I was like, I guess that kind of eliminates me, but I should have just put me anyways.
Yeah.
I just felt like I haven't guessed Max in a while.
Sometimes you just do that.
just gotta spread the love.
Yeah, I think I can be bad about this. I think I can be bad about this.
I was between everybody except for Steve. Steve was the only one that I had assurance in. I don't know
I'm apparently
why.
very good at scheduling.
I think I was also never gonna put Dom down either. I think Dom is probably very good at it.
Pretty good at balancing my schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Who has a 20-minute conversation with Siri?
Well, no doubt in my mind about the answer to this one. No doubt.
Oh, I have a little bit of doubt.
I'm between two people.
Reasonable doubt.
I got it.
Beyond reasonable doubt.
Shit.
I feel like I know who you're doubtless about, so that's what I'm putting.
I don't know.
The head games.
Yeah.
Maybe you just said that to throw you off.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know how well that strategy works in this
Hey,
game.
don't you
It
want
doesn't.
other
It
people to
doesn't.
vote?
I told you I'm terrible at type taking.
Steve, we're tied with chat. We have a shot at winning. Dan is just way out in front.
Yeah, Dan.
Let's go.
Dan had a whole round where he's the only one who didn't get points, and we all got 500 points, and he's still ahead of us.
All right. Everyone ready? 3, a 2, a 1. Ooh.
All 3 Steves.
And we have a split for Steve and Dan.
For Steve, Dan. Wow.
Well, which is both of them.
All right.
So we still get what?
So it's
So it's
Steve's
3
get
points for the
300.
people that voted Steve and 2 points for the people that voted Dan.
Wait, what was the results for chat?
Steve, Dan
Tied
split.
between Steve and Dan.
Yeah, so
okay.
we're going.
So-
Right. I get you.
Yeah.
And then Max, you voted for me?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. It was honestly, I was between me and Steve. Like that was the vibe.
Yeah.
I actively yell at our Alexa all the time.
No one said it had to be a nice conversation.
See, no, I perfectly envision Steve having an in-character conversation with Alexa.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
The
Like,
problem
Steve,
is,
your dad character or something.
Yeah.
the problem is, my family has that like annoying woodblock like calligraphy sign that says "Alexa, pour me a drink." And whenever my friends come over, they always read it out. And we have an Alexa in our kitchen, and it always like boo doo. And I go, Alexa, shut up.
Did I tell you about how for like the first 2 months that my mom got like the Amazon Echo or whatever, that she would say goodnight to Siri every night before she went to
Aw.
sleep? And I'm like, that's hilarious, Mom. All right.
Hey, you never know. When the robot uprising comes, if you were nice to them, they might spare you.
That's true.
They won't. That's the
won't.
lie. That's propaganda. That's a lie. They're not gonna do it.
All right.
There's no point for them to spare
They
us.
don't have mercy. They're not. No one programmed that into them.
All right.
Mercy file not found.
Next question. Who spends all day interpreting a text?
Interesting. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to play mind games. This one's super easy. I know exactly what it's gonna
See, I have a clear answer in my head, but I don't think anybody else will think the same way.
I don't know. I don't know. This is hard.
This is a tough one. It's a tough one. I think for a couple reasons. I think one, because I don't know if this is a side of each other that we normally get to see in as visible a way, right?
Yeah. So we gotta vibe it out. We don't have evidence for this. Just have vibes.
Faith-based gaming.
We've all seen me and Steve talk
That-
to Alexa.
What is faith gaming?
Oh,
All
I
right.
can already picture their sad little booth.
All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
3, a 2, a 1.
Wow, pretty split out all around.
The
Huh?
chat agrees with me on Max.
Steve, is that? I can never tell.
That's a blue.
That's a blue. Okay.
Yeah,
So there are 2 Alexes, 2 Maxes.
Yeah.
I
I
got
get nothing.
So for
super
me, I said Alex because Alex, I feel like you would take a text like really to heart. Like if someone said something, maybe if someone was mad at you, and I feel like you would spend a long time just like trying to get like every angle at it, like really trying to think like get to the bottom of it.
See that?
Yeah.
I do this all the time, and God help me if you send me slang that I'm not familiar with, because I will have to Google it, and that has put me in the wrong situation a couple times where I Googled it, and for some reason the definition was sarcastic. and I didn't see that it was like, you say this sarcastically when you mean this thing. And I went, oh no, they don't like what I'm doing.
Amazing.
All right, next question, which I like this one a lot too.
Okay.
Who brings a Taco 12 pack to the party?
Oh!
Wow.
All right. Doesn't mean they share it. That is
Yeah.
Oh, well, that changes things.
It
That
kind of did in my
legitimately
head.
changes things.
That's what in my head. It kind of did change the answer.
That completely changes my answer.
I mean, maybe you think they do share. I don't know.
I think this is a sharing situation.
Yeah.
Because why would you bring them tacos to the
You've
party?
never been to a party where someone has brought a shit ton of food and then sat down on the couch and just demolished it? You're telling me that's never an experience you've had?
I don't go to a lot of parties, to be fair.
That's fair. There were multiple times where I'd see
I
someone
just
come
got
in.
off work. I need to eat something.
Yeah. Okay. Brings a 12-pack of tacos to the party.
All right, you ready?
No.
3,
Well, I said no.
2,
That's why he's counting slower.
3,
Yeah, we're good.
2, 1. Oh, and we got another Steve from
it.
chat.
Oh,
Oh.
that's 4 Steves and
4
2
Steves
Alexes.
and 2 Alexes.
To be fair,
Alright.
I think if they were sharing, it was Steve, but in my mind, this person was not sharing, and it was just Alex. Alex bought a 12-pack of tacos for Alex to eat a 12-pack of tacos.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Steve would share.
Yeah, Steve would definitely
Yeah.
share.
Oh,
Alex
I do
would
this
not.
all the time. I bring, the big pack of dumplings.
Yeah, you do that with
Yup.
the dumplings.
That's like a staple thing. It's like a 24 pack of dumplings or something.
I do remember those dumplings.
And what are dumplings if not small steamed dough tacos?
Oh, I think they're more of a ravioli.
Would it be tacos?
They are. Yeah, they are.
Tacos? Never mind. All right. Next question.
Wait, dumplings are Uncrustables?
Whoa, now we're thinking.
Yes.
Put a pin in that.
Now we're actually
Whoa, wait, hold on.
Okay, well, okay.
Hold
This
the
just-
fucking
This
phone.
just poses the question, is everything that doesn't have crust uncrustable?
There are only 2 states in the world: uncrustable and non-uncrustable.
Crustables and uncrustables.
But so,
Look, kid,
edges-
in this world, you're either crustable or uncrustable.
You either die uncrustable or live long enough to become an uncrustable.
You know when we talk about the daily meaning of life epiphany I get? That mine just
Another
happened.
one.
Because they have the same, like, pinched edges? Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right.
well, I think that does classify them under the ravioli family because that's the higher member on the tree is ravioli.
Yeah,
right,
but
so
ravioli's a
uncrustables
square.
are a subspecies of ravioli.
Yeah, and
They
therefore-
share a common ancestor.
Yeah,
a few
yeah,
years
exactly.
back.
All right, next question. Who asks questions throughout the entire fucking movie? That's how it's written. So, excuse me? Oh. I can't.
So our bread chart is based off of the functional visage of the meal. So because raviolis are all contained in one pocket, you got like the meal in the pocket.
Mhm.
That's what we mean by Uncrustables are ravioli. Just like I think toaster strudel is open on two ends. That would classify.
No, toaster strudel's closed.
Is it closed?
Yeah.
Okay.
As my sister likes to say, Pop-Tarts are ravioli.
Pop-Tarts, that's the one I was thinking of. Pop-Tarts is a ravioli.
Yeah, toaster strudels are also ravioli.
Okay.
Said with such confidence.
Dude, I love toaster strudels. I would show up to a party with a 12-pack of toaster strudels.
Good. They're very good.
They are very good. Nothing.
I feel like
I've never eaten anything that's that flaky and that hot at the same time, and also moist. It's a weird combination of attributes.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I never had toaster strudels for like the longest time. And I must have been, it was like right before I left home. So I must have been like late in high school where I was like, oh, wait, I just really want to try this. And my mom was like, yeah, I'll pick it up. And it was life-changing. It's incredible. They're really good.
I would bring toaster strudels into work and then like make them in the work toaster and eat them at my desk while I start the morning. And people would always be like, that smells so good. And they're like so jealous because like, it's one thing to bring in Pop-Tarts or something, but if you bring in toaster strudels, it's gonna turn heads.
Yeah.
I think Hey Alexa really like hit me because I forgot about this period in my life where I probably have eaten like 500 grilled cheese Uncrustables.
That's the best one.
And
That's the best
They
one.
make grilled cheese Uncrustables?
yeah, it's
Not anymore,
looking
they
back on
don't.
it, it's utter garbage. But we should vote. Okay.
It's hot. It's like a hot cheese.
All right. Who asked questions through the entire movie? 3, 2, 1.
Is it Max?
Me?
Chat
I
also
didn't-
voted for Max.
So I don't ask questions. I do make comments, but I don't ask questions.
See, I'm the same way. Yeah, I
My
feel
mind,
like
that's
I
it.
feel like all of us are kind of like that, where we don't really
Yeah.
ask questions, but we will sit there and stat.
I
learn
will.
the
I
whole
will
thing.
talk the whole movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll feel out the vibe. If we're not talking, I won't talk. But
Right.
if it's a free game, I'm gonna mystery science a little bit, right?
Exactly.
It's gonna happen.
There's a very thin line between making a comment and having it be essentially a rhetorical question of like, now why would that happen? That's my best Dom impression.
Right. No, when I read
I do that, yeah, for sure. That's 100%.
when I read this question, I interpret it as like, so who is that? Why are they
Yeah.
fighting? You know, like that.
Yeah,
Kind of.
to me, this was more of like, oh, I missed that. What did they say? As opposed to like, really? That species exists? Okay, cool, good.
Exactly.
Love that, right?
Right.
Which that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Max. Again, I feel like I hadn't voted for you in a while.
Oh, okay. I mean, I appreciate the attention. Steve.
Strange that you felt that feeling like almost 2 times in a row.
You can actively unjustify this for everyone else.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't know. I don't know his MO in movie theaters.
just.
It just reminds me of this one beautiful time where me and my friends were watching the animated Tintin movie, and this like tank barrels through a building, and like the top part of the building is like on top of the tank as it's rolling through, just like car chasing itself down the streets of like some Italian town. And me and my friend, like four of us in
Were you
unison, like
watching
turn to each
Fast-
other and go, "That's how I play Battlefield."
God damn it.
I'm sorry. I was asking, were you watching the Tintin movie or Fast and Furious?
Tintin. This was
Tintin and Furious.
the like animated like adventure kid with the little beady eyes.
I will say my greatest comedic moment of all time happened in a movie theater where
good.
we were watching the movie was it I Am Number 4? You guys remember that
Yeah.
low-grade
Yep,
sci-fi
yep.
movie?
Oh my.
Anyways, so my friend and I went to go see this movie called I Am Number 4, and the first one is, I guess the only one because it failed as a series, but like the main relationship is between this like mentor who's teaching this kid about his alien powers. I think he's an alien, and the kid who is number 4, and it's right at the scene where the kid's like getting a little big for his britches with his alien powers, and his mentor and him just start fighting, right? And the movie in the theater started to do that thing where it like kind of like shook a little bit, and you're like, well, that's not good. And then they're fighting and that kind of stuff. And then the mentor like does the thing where he gets the kid into a chokehold, and it's clearly the part of the scene where he's gonna like calm him down. But he gets him in the chokehold, and then the movie like hard cuts out because the projector died. So there was no like resolution moment, and there's that lingering darkness, and everyone was just sitting in the theater, and like impulse kicked in. I wasn't trying to do it, but I just out loud just screamed, "What a cliffhanger!" And the whole audience fucking loses it. And I was like, I've peaked. That's it. That's my best comedic moment of all
I
time.
had something kind of similar. It's not, I wouldn't say it's as good, but it was before the movie started, I think. And there was an ad for the Echo or the Alexa or something. And the theater just like cut out and went black. And very similarly, it was completely instinctual, but I was just like, Alexa, turn the movie back on.
Amazing.
Dom, when that I Am Number 4 came out, I remember telling my parents I wanted to see it because I thought it was Kids Next Door related. And I went into the movie and I'm like, this is not Kids Next Door.
A gritty
If they made a live
backstory.
action Kids Next Door movie, and gave it a real Hollywood budget, I would see it.
I'd
I mean,
try
I'd see
it.
it regardless.
Because
Yeah.
that guy kind of looked like an older live
did
action
kinda look
number
like-
4.
His name was Wallaby, I think. What was his name?
I
Anyway,
really hope the next card is who is the most likely to heckle a movie in the theater.
the next card is who is completely shocked by every fact you tell them.
Hmm.
I'm gonna slide that out real quick.
I think his name is Wallaby Beetles. Let me check. It is Wallaby Beetles. Useless knowledge that'll never come up again.
Wallaby.
I hate that I know that.
Alex and Max, you guys are falling behind. You gotta catch up.
I'm a terrible judge of character.
Then just treat it like a standardized test, Alex. Come on.
Yeah, it's all multiple choice.
All right. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
And
I panicked.
We've been over this. It's
It's
Dan.
everyone for Dan except for Max.
I
Max.
panicked. I didn't think of something and then I just grabbed a random name.
Oh.
Max, I literally just confidently told Dan the wrong thing on stream the other day, and
That's true.
he was very quiz about it.
Classic
Look.
Charles horse.
It's not that I'm dumb. It's that you guys know much more than I do, and I want to soak it in. And I
Hey,
have
Dan, I wrote Gullible on your ceiling.
what?
Alex, we rent. Never gonna come out.
We're not going to get our security deposit back.
Oh man. Now I'm imagining like in some horror movie where like you know how they have like the weird writing on the wall to scare you, but then they also just write Gullible on the ceiling. Like it's a villain that has like some comedy to him, you know.
They're working on their material.
Just trusting. I like it.
It's a haunted house, but you just have to listen to a bad stand-ups like workshop their material.
All
I
right.
feel like when I went to the one escape room I've been to in person, they did have Gullible written on the ceiling, but none of the people who worked there pointed it out. It was just there for the people visiting.
Good. That's how I like it. Just leave it there, just so that you know it's there.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is, who gives people terrible nicknames?
Interesting.
There's a lot of ways you can take this.
Hmm. Hmm.
I guess I'm gonna do that. Dang, chabang.
YOLO.
All right.
I'm ready.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. A 3, a 2, a 1.
Wow.
Ooh.
We dance.
Oh my God.
And
Chat.
What?
Chat. You guys have a 5-way tie.
What?
that's why we can't have nice things. Although you technically do get points for that because we said that if we voted. So chat just earned themselves 100 points for nothing.
There you go.
I guess.
100.
There you go,
They've
chat.
broken the system.
All right. So
no.
what else did we all vote? How else did we all vote?
I voted Dan.
I also voted Dan.
I said Max
2, 3.
I
and
said
Steve's.
Dom because of the like show warm up thing.
So you guys
Perfect.
each
Yeah.
just get 100 points. Chat helped you out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a
That
winning
just gave
strategy.
everyone
Chat.
and themselves 100 points. Well, except for the people who actually got the point accumulation.
I mean, at this point, chat doesn't need to. Oh wait, they do need to beat Dan.
Max,
Yeah.
how are you so low?
Look, we
Max
were
has
very
had
close for a long time.
rounds. Max has had 3 rounds where he's the only one who didn't get a point. Is how he's
Is that
so
true?
low. Yeah.
Is that true?
Oof.
Yeah.
It definitely happened once or twice.
I think it 3 times.
Brutal.
All right, next question. Who will do anything for $5?
I feel like any of us would do anything for $5.
That's true. We literally
Out of
do
principle.
We literally do shit on the internet and are like, thanks for that $5 sub. Appreciate it.
That's true. I mean, we do things for less. Like,
Anyways, here's the shot caller.
We make utter fools of ourselves for way less than $5. Some
Yeah.
nights
Yeah.
we do it for free.
Yeah.
for like fake, not real coins, we'll do random shit.
Yeah, for coins we're handing out that you can pay us with,
Yep.
we'll do shit for you. No. Do anything for $5.
I'm gonna imagine this question outside of the context of the internet.
Same.
I think that's the only way to really interpret it. Is us as different entities.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like again I'm stuck between two.
I think I'm gonna go with that. Are we not monkeys? Do we not dance?
Exactly.
The quote of a generation.
God, I love the quote command.
It's good.
We need more. Guys, we need to say more quotable things.
Yes, we need to
Are we at
optimize our
50 yet?
humor so that we can fully automate.
It's true.
We are.
That's a good one.
What a crazy quote.
Oh.
And I do it at a party too.
God damn it. All right,
We'll need to stop. We need to make new quotes. We can't rely on our old quotes.
all right, is everyone ready? 3,
Yes.
2,
Yep.
1. And chat voted for Steve.
3 Alexes, 2 Steves. And a Max from Dom.
And a little Max on top.
All right. Well, I mean, Max, you're sitting pretty right now.
Well,
6,900 points.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
How do I make sure I don't get any more points for the rest of the game? This is difficult.
You have to
That's-
vote.
that
you have
is
to
tricky.
never. You have to
That
say
is
something
tricky.
that no one else is going to say.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
let's
no,
see.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Is that actively going to be your goal?
Yes,
Because if you do
absolutely.
that for the rest of the 15 minutes that we're playing
Yeah,
this
we have
game,
15 minutes. I can
I will.
absolutely.
I will say that if you end with 6,900 points, you win. You just definitively win.
I'm ready for this.
All
I'm
right.
okay with that.
All right. Because the odds of that are very low.
Okay, chat, don't fuck me, chat.
If chat votes one of each person again,
Don't,
then no matter
don't
what, you're
do it.
screwed.
Chat.
don't do it.
Oh, the perfect croissant. Oh, what a throwback.
Chat, you know what you have to do.
What was our question?
All right. Well, I didn't say it yet. But the next question is, but I couldn't not think of when you're like, don't fuck me, Chad. I couldn't think of Godfather Part 2, where it's fucking Al Pacino with his brother. It's like, don't you fuck me. Anyway, the next question is, who would take the last parachute?
Wow. Wow.
Chat, you know what to do.
I feel like I need a lot more context for this, but at the same time, I don't.
Gotta take it at face value.
Yeah, that's correct. That's clearly the intention.
A rabbi, a
of this
priest, and a show and tell member are on a plane.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, this reminds me of one of my comedic highlights of my life. Back when I was invested in writing newspaper comics. I had a comic that I called Nights in White Chocolate. And there were 3 characters. Doesn't matter their names right now. But one of them was just kind of stuck up, and the other 2 made fun of him. And so they were skydiving one time, and the 2 guys pushed the one guy out of the plane, and the parachute is clipped to his underwear, so he gets a wedgie.
Wow.
Peak comedy.
At least he's
All right.
alive.
Is everybody ready?
No, I
Thanks,
have not settled on anything.
I took a very interesting approach to interpreting this question, but
Yeah, I have a little bit of reasoning behind my answer.
we do need an answer. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, phew.
Ooh, and another vote for Dom from the chat. So that's 4 Doms for chat, Alex, me, and Steve.
I was
My
gonna
reasoning
vote.
behind that is all 5 of us would be like, guys, just take, like, sacrificing ourselves and be like, guys, just take the parachute, just take it. And Dom would eventually be like, guys, look, if one of us doesn't take it, all of us are going to die. So I'm taking this parachute.
See, my reasoning was similar, but it was I would not have taken the last parachute. I probably would have been somewhere higher up in the line.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking
I would
too.
have taken the first one and said, no, let's figure out what we're gonna do with these remaining parachutes.
I thought you would politics it and be like, look, I'm giving out these parachutes. I'm a nice guy. So by the end, you're like politics your way into getting a parachute as compared to trying to get one in the beginning and then being like attacked for your parachute. That was how I interpreted it. That you were like so many steps ahead.
Did you ever see the movie The Circle? Because that's exactly what that movie is.
No.
It's so the premise of The Circle is that there's these people and they're all oh, it's just called Circle. I'm sorry. Of course, it knows that I don't.
Yeah, of course.
So Circle, Circle is this movie where all these people get abducted. Oh, you're right, correct. And every 2 minutes, one of them gets killed by this like mysterious alien death laser, and they slowly find out that they can control by voting with their hands, and then it's like a vote system as to who gets eliminated. So the whole game is them talking through like, if humans had to systematically off each other, what's the best method for determining who has to live the longest and who doesn't? So there's these people that also it's like, they're like, well, the old people should go first, and the old people are like, whoa, like that's not cool. And then it's interesting. It's a better thought piece than it is a movie. I'll say that much. But Yeah.
That's messed up. I would not enjoy that movie. I'd be so
Yeah.
stressed out the whole
Me
time.
neither.
It's a very stressful movie, and it all takes place in this one little like alien death chamber, and it's fascinating. Yeah.
All right. For the next question, this one is an interesting question, but there weren't. I went through like 20 cards before I found a good one. Who thinks they could take that guy? Chat, you know what to do.
Max holding strong at 69.
I only have one person from a story that I don't think counts as evidence, but
I wonder
I
if
think
it's
it
the
does.
same story I'm thinking of.
I think it does. I think it counts as evidence.
And I wonder if Alex is also thinking of the same story that Dan and I are thinking of.
I have a feeling we're thinking of the same story.
I think we're all thinking of the same story here.
Max, you thinking of the same story?
I am. Yes, I am.
but maybe we should all vote against that to try to get the same thing that Max writes.
Only
I
one of
know
us
that
has
you
to
guys-
match.
Exactly. I know that you guys could be counterplaying me, and I'm taking that into account as well.
All right.
Max is over here playing 4D chess
All right. Ready?
just to get 69.
3, 2, 1.
Alex.
Yeah, chat also voted for Alex. Are we talking about when he tried to beat up those kids on bikes?
Hey, listen. First of all, they were not on bikes. I was on my bike.
Yeah.
Second of all, I did not try to beat up kids. I restrained myself from beating up kids.
But you did think I could take these kids.
Oh, you didn't see that kid. I absolutely could have taken him.
I'd hope so. He's a kid. Oh, man. Damn. I was really thinking of trying to counterpick for Max, but I might as well just try to keep my lead.
Yeah, Dan, don't throw. You're doing so well.
You can play however you'd like.
I mean, last question, Dan. If you're far enough ahead, take the
That's
hit
true.
to take him out.
I mean, right now, I am technically far enough ahead to throw a whole question.
Are you telling me, Dan, you don't want to hit 10,000?
I'm gonna do that first. I'll do
Yeah,
that first.
you gotta hit it.
Let's find. I will do that one. All right.
Alex, how many 12-year-olds could you take?
Oh, good question. I mean, it depends on the 12-year-olds, but if we're just looking like your average 12-year-old, all at once,
Yeah.
maybe 5 tops.
Wow, I think that's a
Maybe.
little generous.
I think
but,
I could
but
only take one. The second there's a second one, yeah, they're gonna flank me. I can't.
Alex has reach,
I mean,
though, which
I've-
12-year-olds
yeah, I've got
notoriously
reach,
don't have
and
reach.
I've been able to take on about 8 or 9 8-year-olds before, so if that translates.
All right, next question. Who has old person tendencies?
What?
Who has old person tendencies?
Can I phone in a friend and say Susan?
True. I'm like half torn, but I know. Or am I? Who knows? Who's to say?
Oh, wait. I remember.
I am remember.
Alex did not actually beat up the 8-year-olds. He thought about it.
No, I was talking about something else. I'm glad that JMLD got it. When I worked at a summer camp, I occasionally had to work in the swimming pool. And one of the games that the kids like to play was essentially trying to drown me. So I would have to throw multiple children dogpiling me off of me, physically throw them across the pool. And they would just swim back and keep piling onto me and try to drown me. So there were at most probably about 8 or 9 of those kids on me at once.
Well, you have to drown them back. That's the only way to really win.
Yeah, that's how you actually end up winning. I could have if I wanted to.
Permanently taking them out is the correct way to do it.
All right, ready to vote? 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
And
man.
chat unanimously for Steve.
Dang.
Okay,
I
that was
was
a close one.
I was thinking myself, but then I remembered Dom talking about all of his old people tendencies. He likes tapioca.
I like old people food. That is correct. I do
Yeah.
eat a lot of old people food, but my tendencies are getting younger. I'm actually Benjamin Buttoning, so you know.
All right,
So, as for the opposite answer, in case you're interested in that, I thought that Alex was the least likely to have old person tendencies, but I almost said myself, and I was glad that I went with Alex because it ended up, getting
Yeah,
easier.
I said Max, so you would have gotten points there.
Yeah, it was a close one.
I just think that you have some very chill vibes that could be seen as like kind of empty nester vibes, you know?
Okay.
That's why I voted you.
I think this might be my favorite question that we've gotten so far. Who says bro as an insult and a compliment?
What?
Interesting.
I'm interpreting it as it doesn't have to be at the same time. Like
Yeah.
you could say bro.
Who
In a
uses
good
bro
way?
interchangeably, essentially.
Yeah. It's like aloha, but for insults and compliments.
Aloha.
A bro.
Abroha, amigos.
Max, you know who the safe pick is for this?
I don't.
I've got ideas. Don't worry, Dan. I've got ideas.
All right. Gumboots? Yeah, Gumboots has a good question. What is an empty nester vibe?
It just, you prioritize doing things that you want to do a little bit more, I think. Because now
Okay.
you can.
All right. I can take that. I act as though I have the stability of parents who don't have to look after children. I'll take that as
Like for example, the bike TikTok that you did, where you got yourself a new bike and then assembled it and then went out for a ride. Like that
Yeah.
gave me some empty nester vibes.
Okay. All right. I'm like a retired person,
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
but I've never had a long-standing job, and I'm 24.
Amazing.
All right, is everyone ready to vote?
No.
Hold on.
What was the question again? I don't remember.
Who says bro both as an insult and compliment?
Correct.
You're just cottagecore, Max.
Wow.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. Max is cottage core and I'm cottage cheese. Which is also very tasty. But,
No, I think Max's vibe is definitely more Wendigo core.
All right, ready?
Mhm.
3, 2, 1. Max doesn't vote with anyone else.
Oh.
Chat is split
Hey,
with
chat, what did
Alex
chat
and
say?
Max.
Oh
I-
man.
That was your
Okay.
only safe pick, Max.
I
Steve
100% do this.
Dom and Steve were my two picks, and I think no one voted for Steve either.
Oh,
No.
that's true. All
You
right,
were in the clear.
so chat gets
Okay.
300.
I don't say bro, but I do say bruh as an insult a lot. I was like, bruh.
Bruh.
So that's more like a commentary, right?
It is. That's more of like
Situational
a
commentary.
wow. Right.
Yeah, no, see, I'll say bro when I'm talking like about a real bro of a dude. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, he's such a fucking bro. But then I'll also be like, bro, did you see that?
All right, this is going to be our last question of the evening.
Ooh,
Just
Max,
so-
spicy.
And this is
Max, you
this
got
is-
one more.
this is a question that normally would be really dumb and I would skip, but I think because it almost doesn't make sense, And just to give you a
Perfect.
taste of all of what we have skipped, and also to make it as hard as possible for Max,
Yes.
we're going to do this question. Who will make a great cougar?
Oh!
Wow. I'm so torn. I have so many answers. I think all of us would make
It's a
great
tough
cougars in our own way. Genuinely.
Yeah,
Any cub would be lucky to have either of you gentlemen as
I
a
just
cougar.
really want us to just tear this question apart and really deep dive into this.
Uh,
Hmm. Big.
Don't answer with your hearts. That's all I'm doing, Lila. I haven't put any thought into anything I've done tonight.
All right, process of elimination. Work backwards.
Chad has the
Who's
chance
least
to pass.
cougar energy among us? This person.
I think I
This
gotta go
person.
with this. I don't know.
Cougar
This is
energy.
Chat has a chance to steal the win, and Max has a chance to keep the win, or I have a chance to keep the win. Those are all the possibilities of what could happen.
I'm torn between three of us. It is the problem.
I think I.
Two of us I've hard ruled out, but the three of us I'm really like. But like different types of cougar is the problem,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Very different.
One of
Yeah,
them's more of a
like,
mountain
wearing-
lion, another one's like a jaguar.
Yeah,
Alright.
and one of us wears a pelt and walks around in the woods.
Well, there's only 30 seconds left on this poll timer, so you
Okay.
guys gotta land somewhere.
Yep.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yes.
I think so.
Dom?
Am I ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
Am I correct?
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Chat? What did chat say?
Dom
Not
and
Dom and
Max!
Max, you did it!
I did it!
Oh man. But let me tally the other points real quick. What did everyone else vote? I need to see them.
I voted Max. I erased mine.
I got no points. I
So
voted.
I tied once with chat, so I got 100 points.
Yeah,
Alright.
Dom, I think you're gonna make a great cougar as well.
I agree. Thanks, Max. Thank you, Max.
Yeah.
Dan, why do you think I'm gonna make a great cougar?
Because you are.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, why do you guys, Max? Why do you think I wouldn't make a great cougar?
I don't know, you're just like, you're too in the moment. I don't know. I think cougars kind of have this like wistful energy about them.
Cougars have cool aunt energy, and
Yeah.
I think you have a lot of energy, but you have like cool uncle energy, not cool aunt energy.
I was personally between Dom and Alex with my voting process.
Oh, I was between me and Max for sure.
I
Dan,
actually,
Mostly between.
You
Dom
never
and
crossed
Max.
my mind. But
Dan was actually kind of in my mind as making a good cougar.
no, see, Dan, I think could be a good cub for a cougar, but I don't think Dan himself
Yeah.
would be a
Yeah, I
good
see that.
cougar.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm a great cub.
Great cub. But,
Oof.
Well, as it stands,
Wow.
Max sitting in first place with 6,900 points. Me in second place, hitting the 10,000 mark and 100
Hey.
over. Chat, you got third. Then we
good
have
job, chat.
Alex in fourth, Dom in fifth, and Steve in last.
Oh my god, I was in like second not too long ago.
Dom just got ahead of you that last round.
Yeah.
He's
Really
only
comeback
100
kid.
points ahead.
I feel like I was really behind for a lot of that game.
Yeah.
Cubby Dan.
Cubby Dan.
Well, do you guys want to hear any of the other bad ones that I skipped over?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And give us
Yeah,
some
Lightning
That
round. Let's just shout out answers for these ones.
All right.
Sure.
Some of these were just like lame, but I want to find like the actual like. Oh, I'm not gonna say those.
Yeah.
Who should have been Amish?
Max.
Next.
Me, yeah,
Max.
probably me.
Who really shouldn't have kids?
Dom?
Probably
Maybe
me.
Dom, but I don't think that really fits any of us too well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I have kids? Yes. Should I have kids? Probably not.
Who runs shirtless to show off their bod? Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, probably.
You get on the call shirtless half the time.
Not
What do you mean
showing
probably me?
I just don't wear shirts a lot.
Who has a MILF/DILF?
Wait, has a MILF/?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Their
Damn.
parents.
Yeah, definitely me. Who thinks they can freestyle rap? Alex.
Dan?
Whoa.
Probably
Whoa!
Dan.
Probably
I'd say Dan.
It's
I'll say
probably
me.
It's definitely me or Alex. That's besides the point. Who has questionable hygiene? Just
I
all.
think we're all good, clean
I
boys.
think we're all good. Who tries to act rich? See, these are lame,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'd probably say Steve on that one.
Ooh.
I don't act rich. I act like I have flagrant money that I.
All I know, Steve, is that you go to Starbucks every day, and every financial advisor has told me that's the quickest way to get rich. So, is to stop going to Starbucks every day.
I don't think Steve acts rich. I think people could rightly assume that Steve is rich. Or like accidentally come upon the assumption that Steve is rich, you know?
And my favorite one that I skipped over and questioned why this card existed. Who is low-key down to hunt rhinoceroses?
I think most of us are
Low-key
low-key down to
Max,
go on a safari.
definitely Max.
Yeah, it's
Except
definitely
Max.
Max.
I think Dom would want it for the experience.
Absolutely. That's the thing. If someone's like, "Do you want to hunt a rhinoceros?" I'd be like, "No." And if they're like, "I have a plane. Would you get on it tomorrow at midnight?" I'd be like, "I'm already packing." Like, is
Here's
it a
the
thing I
thing.
want to do? Not really. But is it a thing if somebody put it together and was like, "We're going to do this"? I'd be like, "Yeah, I will be there 100%."
Here's the thing. Would you call tracking, finding, tranquilizing, and removing the horn of a rhinoceros to prevent poaching of said rhinoceros as hunting?
Well,
I guess.
only if it was in one of those like safaris where rich people pay to go hunt one specific animal, so that they're not illegally doing it in other places. Like that, I think is
Right, no, I'm talking about being part of that conservation effort where, in order to dissuade poaching, people will actually like tranquilize rhinoceroses, cut off their horns so that they're valueless to poachers, and then release them back into the wild.
Look, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Sometimes you got to burn a village down to save it. So it's, there you go. There you go.
Or yeah, sometimes they dye the horn, right? Sneaky.
Ooh. Well, that was our game.
That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit about us. I hope you learned a little bit about yourself. I learned a lot about Lila.
I learned a little bit about Dan's parents.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. We learned a little bit about Dan's parents. Yeah, that's
We do
That's
have
right.
a small announcement that is chat dependent. In the coming weeks, we will be playing a popular game show.
Oh,
This game show may or may not be called Family Feud. And
good answer. Good answer.
Family Feud needs a survey in which people answer questions. So we thought, why not have all of the questions come directly from chat? So, if you go to our Discord, you'll be able to find said survey, and you'll submit it for when we play Family Feud. And all of your answers will be in that game. Again, first thought, best thought, you don't have to be funny. You can send it around to whoever you want. You can, and it's just a bunch of fun. So
Yeah, send it, spread it, you know, get it out there. The more people answer this, the bigger the population size on the survey, the better.
yes,
Don't say it, spray it.
Yeah, exactly.
we'll be reminding you guys about it for the next few weeks. So don't feel like you have to do it right now, but do it right now. That'd be fine. It only takes a few minutes. There aren't too many questions in there. But yeah, that was it. That was our PSA.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope everyone enjoyed our lovely introspective look at ourselves and each other tonight.
Perfect.
If
Yeah.
you'd like more content like this, where you get to know our personal lives more, let us know.
Like,
Mhm.
comment down below.
Or if you really don't ever want anything like this again, also let us know.
If you feel like you learned way too much about us and it's very off-putting, please let us know.
If you hate this, hit the bell notification.
Just to come yell at us every single time we go live.
Maybe the ringing will block out us talking.
Oh god.
Alrighty. We're gonna go raid a friend of ours who we haven't seen in a while. We're gonna go raid Control Alt Quinn, who
Nice.
is playing the new game It Takes Two, which is an introspective game that apparently if you play with your significant other, you'll love them more or something, or hate them less. I don't know. Apparently, it's the greatest co-op game of all time, according to the wave of recent reviews. But
Wow.
we're gonna go see what Quinn's up to, and hopefully learn about ourselves along the way.
Yay.
Come back Friday for some more show and tell shenanigans.
Alright, goodbye!
Goodbye!
Don't forget to take that survey if you want.
Take the survey. Bye.
We'll see you on Friday. We'll remind you then too. Alright, go, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh man, we're still
Hello.
Ooh.